right. I want to offer some condolences to the ones that lost their lives at the Astroworld concert that happened, I believe it was November 5th. And Astroworld obviously was the concert that was headlined by Travis Scott.
Yeah.
So it was just a tragedy. It's always, tragic and unfortunate when things like that happen. But my question is, why are we blaming Travis Scott? I don't understand why he's taking the responsibility. I think that the facility that held the concert is responsible for the safety and well-being of their patrons. I just don't understand why, because I'm hearing all these bizarre theories and things online, and people placing blame on Travis. If you've ever been to a concert of that size, I mean, there's thousands and thousands of people, and it's dark and it's loud and it's probably smoke machines and different things going on. And then just imagine him on that stage. He's on this platform that's very high. You can see the crowd, but it's very dark. You can't see individual things going on in the crowd. You can just see of faces. Yeah. So how would he know that the type of damage or people were in the critical condition that they were as a performer on stage? I just think it's unfair. And that's kind of the hot topic right now. People are talking about this Travis Scott thing. And I just think it's a little unfair to make him the spearhead, because I think they're going to probably try to come for him and sue him or something. But no, sue the company that held the.
I think the mistake I won't say mistake, because I can't imagine if people have come to see me at any event and people die at an event, how hard it is for you, because it's you're the headliner, you're the organizer and stuff, and when he started to make himself available by saying email me, DM me so I can talk and see, I want to see how I can help, I'm going to refund your tickets and all that stuff. I think lawyers smelt, oh, okay, we've got him, kind of thing, we can get some money out of him. Live Nation put up the concerts, and there again you've got, of course, they have security, they have insurance. Artists are paid to come perform, and they leave, even if it's, and like Pharrell does an annual event out in Virginia Beach, but he doesn't sell the tickets. He puts his name, gets the promoters, they get security, they make the police in front of the stage and stuff. There's talk that there were more people than there should have been, some kids breaking the barrier to come in. So all that goes on. The artist performs, has no idea what's going on.
And that's what angers me, because the facility that's holding the event is responsible for the capacity issues and all of that. They're responsible. Also, the people involved with the trampoline. I'm not blaming anyone, but we have to hold people accountable for what they did. Because somebody has to know that somebody's under my feet right now. Like, you can't just erase the accountability of that. So to just...
that in itself would be very tough, because we had a situation here in the UK. My football team, who over 96 people died because of, they kind of got crushed, and so
96. Wow.
Yeah, and that was, and that's why there was no standing allowed in sports, because they had more people who came in, and they just got crushed. So when you're in a sort of a concert and everyone's rushing to the front, and it's very, very hard, because you lose your footing and you pretty much are gone. But I think they've got, I've seen Michael Jackson concerts where 100,000 people are showing up, and it's, but the place is designed, even Glastonbury, which is our biggest annual concerts out here, the fields are designed so that you can have many people in there. But there was something that just probably went wrong, and of course the artist wasn't to blame. But my hope isn't that because there's, when we think about the baby, we think about all these sort of black artists. There seems to be that sense of agenda of, and that's why, as I said, the way the press is going on it, where the focus is on him. I saw in Billboard magazine today that he might start losing branding.
It needs to be pointed out every single time, every opportunity we have an opportunity to point it out. The difference in treatment, we need to do that, because it is a difference because of race. There's other tragedies that's happened before.
Yeah, because Billboard, Billboard magazine put an article today saying Travis Scott might start losing branding and stuff. And I'm thinking, when you start reporting something like that, you're almost putting pressure on people, saying, yes, he's irresponsible and stuff.
Right.
Cut ties with him. As I said, unless he said, I want everyone just to push against this stuff, unless they said he incited, they said Drake incited, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what was going on, but they've had concerts all over the world. So
Alec Baldwin just recently shot somebody, and I don't hear anyone coming for him and saying, putting the blame on him. If anything, they're blaming the equipment manager or whoever was responsible for giving him the prop gun. It's so weird how certain people, that blame and stuff is shifted to someone else. But then I think there was recently a sports star that, and I'm not sure on all the details, but there was some football player, somebody that just did a hit and run with someone, and it's like and he's black, and it's like it's almost like we're just demonized. But if someone else is involved of a different color, this could have happened or that could happen. And that's a whole nother conversation about race. But my condolences to everyone involved, and I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not saying anybody's at fault as far as the trampling is concerned. But I have been at some concerts where a lot of reckless behavior could have led to incidents like that, where I've seen it go on and not be controlled and lead to fights and different things like that. And that's why I feel like sometimes we have to be careful of looking for someone to blame, and as opposed to the people that are actually involved with what's going on. But we could talk about that all day.
Okay.